Hello, my name is Adam Winrich, 33-time Guinness World Record holder for whip cracking, and this video is going to be about whipping targets out of your own hand, especially if you're a showman or performer and you're just starting out performing with whips and you need to spice up your solo whip routine. Excuse me, this is a great way to do it. This video goes out to Kyle Peterson of Western Stage Props. So first, for targets, I just went to Walmart and bought pretzel rods. They've been used for a long time for targets that a whip cracker might hold for themselves or have a volunteer hold. So that's a great, easy target. They break real easy and they show up really well on stage. So we're gonna go through at least 3 targets that Kyle wanted to know about. He wanted to know about knocking a target out of his own mouth, one off the top of his head, and then one between his legs. So basically with the head one and the one out of the mouth, they all work off of the same principle. If you're holding a target for yourself, you're not actually using the cracker of the whip or the very end of the whip to hit the target. You're actually gonna break the target with this part of the whip right in here. So the easiest one that most people do is just out of the arm. So I can explain the principle of this. You swing the whip up, do a cattleman's crack, bang, and you hit the target. It's like that. And the idea is, I've got a little nubbin left, is that I'm gonna swing the whip up, and as it comes forward, this part of the whip right here, just like a couple feet from the handle, is what hits the target, but then the whip cracks a second after that, and it gives the impression that it was the crack of the whip that took the target. But it was actually this part of the body of the whip. And it's that same principle that will apply to a target out of the mouth or a target off the top of the head. Grab a couple more of my pretzel rods right here. So you can hold it in your hand, and then the only other thing you want to think about when you're doing the cattleman's crack is remember that it's this part of the whip that's hitting the target. So you want to make sure that you really hit the target, bam, with that part of the whip. I've tried teaching this trick, which is a real basic trick, to other people, and they kind of forget that they need some speed with the body of the whip right when it hits the target. So if you're doing a really light cattleman's crack out there, the body of the whip won't have enough speed to aggressively break the target. So you kind of want to have some energy into it when you break the target. So now if you want to do one out of the mouth, it's the same thing. You just have to do a cattleman's crack in front of your body like so and get this part of the whip, bang, to hit out of your mouth. So let's take my hat off. Now let's do a cattleman's crack in front of my body. See the whip crack, target broke off, everyone thinks I did it. Now doing one off the head, it's the same principle, except instead of doing the cattleman's crack, we're gonna do the overhead crack. It's like this. Bam, super impressive. And then so there's a bunch of different ways you can use that principle to hit different targets. So like I said, it's the body of the whip and the speed of the body of the whip that's breaking the target. So you can hold one here, behind your head, behind your back, anywhere in this plane where the body of the whip can strike the target, you'll be able to break that target. Again, you can do one out of the mouth. You can also hold one back here and still hit the target. Let's try. There. I think they call that one the Texas spanking. Also mentioned for this video, I'm using a 275 quart stock whip that I recently made, and this won first place in the synthetic category of the Los Angeles Whip Cracking Convention. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to package it up and mail it to Wickenburg. Now the final one that Kyle wanted to know about was the target in between the legs. And this one's a little bit different because you'll hold the pretzel rod about like that. So for this one, a cattleman's crack or an overhead crack aren't going to reach it. So what you do is kind of like a little flick and pull the whip back. It's a little bit hard to get a good crack like that, but you're just going to start the whip towards the target a little bit and then pull it up real fast. I would recommend doing this one wearing heavy jeans. Don't do it wearing shorts. And Chris Camp, the whip guy of Springfield, Illinois, does this trick. He calls it the choir boy. I don't usually do this one, so we'll see if I can get it. Bam, Kind of hit myself in the butt a little bit, but it was pretty cool that the target went flying. Another fun one you can do with pretzel rods. I'm not going to get this one, but you can put it on your foot, kick it in the air, and try to whip it. Miss. I understand it's important for me to put failures into my videos, so people that try these tricks don't feel bad about themselves. So I'll let myself fail at this one a couple times before I give up. Okay, I did get it, but that was probably off camera. Hopefully you can see that one. Anyway, that's whipping targets that you're holding for yourself, and you can use pretzel rods available at Walmart. This video not sponsored by Walmart. My name is Adam Winrich. Thanks for watching.